Ooh, a tough start from Alesha. Alesha is running an Aegis list, if I remember correctly. Yes. Yeah, losing to Celtic Guardian. Or Lazy Minerva, actually. Celtic Guardian took down the other side of the bracket. Lazy Minerva was kind of saying they hope that Alesha didn't win this, even though they're a friend, just because they're terrified of the deck, which is, I think, pretty fair. AleshaKills just has a lot of Aegis units. Vara doesn't exist in this format, the one that gets rid of Aegis, so it's a pretty powerful thing to do to just go all in on it. There's a reason why Vara was printed, and it was kind of to stop people from doing this. Waladil is on another Combre list. So Wombre called their deck Garbage Expedition deck I threw together that kind of looks like Big Combre dot deck. So they're running Awakened Student and Dawnwalker, Cicalis, so a lot more like value kind of plays like that.
Safe travels, friend.
Alright, an Amber Acolyte comes in. AleshaKills just has a very, very slow start here. If Waladil can take advantage of that early, it might save them. Icaria is still so hard to beat. Oh, although, natural enemy. Thankfully, Alesha does have a way to clean that up right away. Vanquish just gets rid of it. But, yeah, there's one of the scarier cards that Waladil can have against Alesha's Icarias. Because that's a nasty one. And Pearl Abbey now. In Waladil's market, they can get Elder's Feather, Embargo Officer, Gar, the Great Parliament, or Reality Warden. Gar is pretty good, but if you remember Gar, so what Gar does is it silences flying units as they come into play. They can also shift it, which I imagine they do now for 5, to silence all units in a person's hand. And if they know that, or suspected an Icaria here, they might do that. Oh, they went for the Reality Warden instead. Gar, by the way, is less good against Icaria unless you're shifting it, because when you play it, it'll actually just pop the Aegis. Just a thing to remember. You can imagine how devastating Gar would have been there, though. Silencing both the Crownwatch Captain and the Icaria, oof. However, you know, I mean, Alesha is down, but this Icaria is a pretty big play. They're going to take 13 on the backswing, so they're going to have to chump block if they play it. No fear, though. Here comes 6/6 Icaria. And we just now have to see, does Waladil get an attack in that forces enough chump blocking? It's kind of all dependent on what Alesha's top deck is now. If they get Icaria into Icaria with a Warcry on it, that might be backbreaking. But it's so hard to know, right? And now Waladil thinking very hard about how to use this Praxis Arcanum. I would imagine if they had a unit in hand, it would have been an easy accelerate charge. Ooh. And just slam with everything. And that might be what we're seeing then, actually. And they went for the accelerate, but they don't have a unit small enough, maybe. Hey, Moneybags. Sorry, just a moment. In the middle of commentating this match. It looks like it's going to be a very tough one. Yeah, and exactly what I thought. So, like, charging it makes sense. We're going to have a chump block and then taking a total of 9 damage down to 2. Alesha needs something real good right now. Oh, wow. What a board. That Throne Warden, though, that stops a lot of damage. Gains a bunch of life, gets rid of the Mystic. Icaria can still attack in. This could mean the difference here. No, the stand together, though. It's still not lethal. Oh, no, it is lethal. Yeah. So it is actually lethal to stand together. Stand together, still a good card. That got dicey at the end, though. Throne Warden was an excellent top deck, and what a scary, scary close game. Wow. Ooh, and a tough start here. The second hand is maybe keepable. They do have Temple Scribe. Yeah, and they do decide to keep it. It's not exciting, though. And we can remember that Alesha had a really weak hand last time, where it just took a very long time to start off. So we could see something a lot more explosive this time. And Waladil might be the one on the back foot. That top deck time was very good, though.
It's written right here.
Yeah, Amber Acolyte is a great top deck for Waladil. Waladil's kind of pulling out of this. Although we do see, like I said, a much faster start from Alesha this time. Because now you're going to go for Justice and then get Amber Acolyte. Maybe Dawnwalker just comes down. That's certainly a possibility.
Safe travels, friend.
Going for another time. I think I've got to imagine the plan is just because of Dawnwalker. They want to try and get Dawnwalker down and actually be able to use the value on it, so that Sandstorm Titan does a lot of work here. Sandstorm Titan feels very key against Alesha. But man, all of this Aegis is so mean. Alright, and here comes Seek Power for another time, I would guess, and then just Dawnwalker. Possibly not. It's certainly reasonable to just slam Sandstorm Titan. Yeah, and there we go. Waladil just hoping that Alesha doesn't have the removal, going for the Titan immediately, and hoping that it'll just kind of slow the game down. And it does. So good play by Waladil for sure. And they actually have enough power now to go for Mystic Ascendant in a couple turns.
Chill.
Welcome back to the sub club, Professor Monkeys. I've got to imagine the play here is just power card Dawnwalker, but they might be going into the market. Oh, and they do. Looking for the Gar? Nope, for Reality Warden again. See, I don't know. I like Gar against Alesha. I like going for, like, shifting Gar and trying to proactively get rid of Icarias. Are you going to get them all the time? No, maybe not even a lot of the time. But yeah, like, all of this Aegis just stopping it from ever happening by having a Gar just feels so much better than making a big unit to me. I guess we'll find out what happens. Mystic Ascendant coming down and getting extra cards next turn. And an attack here from the 3/4. This to me says that it's going to be a Howling peak, because then Quick Draw can finish anything else off. Let's see if Waladil puts Alesha on the same thing. And see if I'm right. I could very easily be wrong. But thinking it off the top, if I'm Waladil though, I still just take that, especially with Reality Warden here. I feel like Reality Warden's just a big dumb idiot, not actually doing that much. Streamer knows what's up. There's the Quick Draw, and wow, that's a lot of Dawnwalkers. So that's a lot of recurring value if you can get to a point where it matters. Waladil sizing up how to get in against this. I would think that Pearl Abbey should definitely go in, because it actually trades with everything still, and you want to get rid of that. You can see Sandstorm Titan as well. I'm not sure that I like the Sandstorm Titan coming in, especially when you have Sicalis the next turn. But, oh wow, no block from Alesha. I was definitely expecting a triple block on that Sandstorm Titan, because it feels like that really shuts down Alesha's top decks. Not being able to get an Icaria and immediately slam with it is a big disadvantage.
You cannot put out the light. You cannot put out the light.
Alesha doesn't have any good blocks with the Titan. I felt like a triple block there. Even losing multiple units was still just better to give possible top deck outs. Alesha's a very good player, though, so they might have a different plan in mind here off of their deck. It seems like it's going to be a really tough battle, though. Yeah, Waladil buying some insurance here with Great Parliament, which I like. They're going really wide on this board. And so you've got to worry that there might be a board wipe, and instead, you're just going to kind of set it up where, even if that happens, Great Parliament is still coming down. Gotta slam with all the Dawnwalkers, I would think. Alright, deciding to play this Callis first. Makes a lot of sense. I really don't like this Sandstorm Titan attack, but Waladil's just trying to end the game fast, and Alesha just assumes that the game is over. Fair enough. It was a tough one for Alesha, for sure. Lots of big dumb idiots eventually win the game.